All right, legends, we are back. Welcome on in. I feel better. I'm on the comeback trail, so welcome on in. We're doing our AFL footy tips for round 18. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub button here on YouTube. Plenty more content coming up soon, and plenty more live streams. I will be back live streaming very soon as well. Just enjoying a little bit of a break at the moment. Okay, so round 18 footy tips, and let's get into those. Of course, Carlton yet again get a Friday night or Thursday night prime time slot. They have played, I went back, they have played in 10 of the 18 rounds so far, prime time. So, for a club that has been absolutely abysmal all season and have put up pathetic performances, the fact that they've been rewarded over and over and over again is an absolute joke. They're not even getting good crowds anymore, and they're threatening their coach. How does this club continue to get primetime games? It does my head in. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm a Crow supporter, and we get 2 each year, which is fair enough. But Carlton, really? I would understand Collingwood because at least they get big crowds and they have they're a quality side to watch. Carlton, honestly, the Lions are going to beat them by, I don't know, 8 goals. Carlton is stuffed at the moment. And then Friday night we've got the Suns and the Pies, speaking of the other most protected Victorian team in the league. But I do love watching Collingwood and the way they play. I still think the Pies will get up in this game. They don't have to travel too often, so it might be a bit of an interesting one to watch. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a good game. But I'm going to go the Pies by 2 or 3 goals up over the Suns. I think they're just going to show that they're just that class above everybody else and that they're going to go up there and get the job done, I think. And then we've got an absolute blockbuster on Saturday, almost morning. It's the Bulldogs and the Crows at Marvel Stadium. This should be a cracking game to watch. I'm really looking forward to this one. I might even be live for this. I'm not sure. I'll see. Crows and Bulldogs. I think the Bulldogs will get over the line at home over the Crows, but if the Crows want to finish top 4, this is one of those those tough games that they really have to win. I'm going to go the Bulldogs by 2 goals over the Crows. I'm hoping I'm wrong. That way it's a win-win. If the Bulldogs win, I get the tip right. If the Bulldogs lose, my team wins. So it's a win-win. All right. The next game is the Giants and the Cats at NG Stadium. I'm actually going to go with the Cats for this one. I think they're just going to be too classy. Their midfield's too good. I don't think the midfield for the Giants can hang with the Cats. So I'm going to go the Cats by 5 goals over the Giants. And then we've got Richmond and Essendon. I'm just slowly dying over here. Richmond and Essendon at the MCG Saturday night footy. I think that the Bombers should win that, even though they're riddled with injuries. They should get over the line. Not too much to speak about that. And then, obviously, Hawks and the Dockers. Optus Stadium. This was actually the closest odds-wise. I think the Dockers, if they want to play finals, they have to win this game. But for the Hawks, I think they're going to be a bit too classy and they're going to have a win away from home. And they'll beat the Freo Dockers by about 4 goals. I think that they're just a little bit too classy on the back end. We'll see how Darcy and Jackson go too. If they go all right, then Freo can do anything. Melbourne and North Melbourne at the MCG. There's going to be about 2,000 fans for that one. The D should get over the line over North, but I wouldn't be surprised if North cause a bit of an upset. I think it'll be a good game to watch. But yeah, there'll only be about 1,000 people there. The Saints and the Swans, 2:45 p.m. at Marvel Stadium as well. So big Sunday footy. But I'm going to go the Swans to beat the Saints. The Saints just aren't good enough at the moment. And if they can get Tom DeConey next year and they'll have a real decent ruck, if they can keep, I don't know if they'll keep Marshall, if they'll trade him or what the goal will be there. But it'll be an interesting game to watch, I think, between the Suns, the Swans and the Saints. So many S's. But yeah, I think the Swans will get up by a couple of goals over the Saints. And the final game of the round, the dead rubber, Port Adelaide versus West Coast. Adelaide Oval. West Coast have a history of beating them in big games at the Adelaide Oval, but I think the power will be too strong, too classy, and too good, and will smash the Eagles by 40 to 50 points and somehow keep their season alive. I think they're pretty much out of contention, because if we go to the ladder, they are they're 3 games away from Freo, who are 9th. So yeah, it's going to be pretty tough for them. So, all right, let me know what you guys think of the tips in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next week for our footy tips. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know who you're tipping, and yeah, who's going to win the flag this year? Collingwood? Yuck. Bye for now. Peace.